Nice 27.
Prepare your buttholes for the Pokemon Draftlocke. We have 2 totem fights coming up in between copious amounts of ass play discussion, so...
Bears, buttholes? What the heck is this shit come down to, honestly?
Yo, baby, you have your asshole licked by a fat man in an overcoat?
So Stuffle, surprisingly, does not have an exposed asshole like some Pokemon do. It has a tag coming out of where its asshole would be.
Well, given the name, you'd think, right?
Since we're talking
Some
about
stuff in
assholes, a perspective intro I was going to pitch was mentioning that if you decide, hey, I'd like some peppers in what I'm cooking, and you cut up an entire Anaheim pepper, those are some pretty big fucking peppers too, and put it in there, you're gonna shit a lot of diarrhea the next day. And you know what? Sometimes that's not an unwelcome situation. If you're a person who gets constipated a lot like I do.
Or if you're needing to go for a colonoscopy pretty soon.
You're going to blow a bunch of shit out of your ass? Have you ever had a colonoscopy? I've never had one.
A buddy of mine has had like some scares or something, so yeah, he's had to do it a couple of times, and he's like, dude, you take something and you basically spend you spend the entire day not even more than 5 feet away from your toilet. He was like, I just sat on the toilet and played my Switch, though. Or at the time, he had a Wii. He played his Wii the whole time.
Whatever they gave him.
Wii U, that's the one that was mobile first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get him to hook me up with some of that shit.
I'll let him know. It's
basically just the.
Don't they give you like mineral oil or something weird?
I have no idea. I've never had to go in for that stuff.
I think they just give you a laxative.
It'd have to be pretty powerful. Like they use
probably,
the ones that you can get out of like the pharmacy section at Walgreens and shit. It's just magnesium citrate, and that shit doesn't work on me at all. Like X-Lax does not work on me at all.
There's a core memory. Well, maybe not core memory unlocked, but a phrase I haven't heard in a while.
Smooth moves, X-Lax.
Yeah, I hadn't thought about that phrase.
It's stay fresh cheese balls now.
Wait, so what? That's a new one.
I'll look it up for you. It's even better than that because it was completely based off of stay fresh cheese bags. Excuse me.
That makes a little more sense.
It's
not much, but a little.
Cheese balls
literal,
work, I guess.
Literal product name that's just a perfect thing to say, like fucking smooth move X-Lax.
I don't want to push a product. That's not fun.
It's like the most generic product possible.
It's a little funny, but I'm not. As a Wisconsinite, I can't just be condoning any cheese bag, man.
Well, and that cheese looks like shit too.
Yeah, and that's one of the biggest reasons. That doesn't look like it came from Colby, Wisconsin.
No.
It is kind of cool though that we do have one of those things of like, and very close to us, reasonably, or a reasonable distance. That's not Champagne unless it's from, Champagne, France, or it's not, and what's the other one?
Cognac
it's not,
region, yeah.
Or what's the Tennessee one for whiskey? Is that the bourbon one? Isn't that bourbon like has to be from a certain county in Tennessee?
Oh, I don't fucking know.
Like Louisiana, maybe?
No, I don't think it's Louisiana. I'm pretty sure it's Tennessee.
Is Psywave like a fucking random amount of damage or something?
Yeah, it's fixed damage, but a varying amount. So it's like 1.5 to 2.5 times your level or something weird like that.
Oh, it did a concerning amount of damage to me. Give me more star pieces.
It's Kentucky and Tennessee are...
And there's like laws about it too, like what you can call whatever, right? Tequila also has like a bunch of weird laws about that.
Is it Scotch? No, it can't be Scotch. Scotch can come from anywhere, can it? Yes, because Scotch can come from Ireland and shit. Like Irish Scotch is a thing.
Well, I mean, if you're getting specific, if you call something like an Isla Scotch, it's from fucking.
But that's not it.
Was it from County Ulster?
Champagne for sure.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
he's
champagne
majestic.
and Colby cheese. Those are both. Okay, I've got all the items.
Oh, Isla is literally a place in Scotland on the west coast.
I swear, and this is my problem. Is like, I could have swore bourbon was a regional thing, but I guess I'm thinking of something else.
There is something like what you're talking about. I just can't remember exactly what it was.
Yeah, there's literally Bourbon County in Kentucky and a Bourbon Street in New Orleans, named after.
Are those named after the drink, though?
No. They're named after a French dynasty. So that would make the distilling technique was from something in the French dynasty. Because I mean, we're just talking about the wine and champagne shit.
Oh my god. Fucking Whiskash with Brass, fuck off.
Fuck off. See, Jesse's been out on the coast too long. He's got that feck off, and he's got that, what are you talking about? It's already inundated him. It's too late for him.
I've immersed myself in the culture.
His new catchphrase was it, what are you talking about?
I swear that's something that's been coming up more in the last few months. It's not something he's been doing for.
How do I beat this?
Is Jamaican rum something like that?
He spends too much time in Italian pizzerias.
I am. My God, Malo is thirsty as fuck. Keep pressing A. She wants it. She just wants the grinding and the pounding and just.
Didn't they make
this is full crushing?
Change to that in Ultra because the internet was so fucking horny.
I mean, it keeps staring at her crotch and telling you to grind.
It's
and
really bad.
Yeah, this is not subtle.
Yeah.
This is not just me being horny as a shtick. This is the game kind of laying it on a little thick here.
Yeah, it's the game going,
Yeah, like the camera literally keeps like it pans up to her. She says, "All right, grind it. Keep pressing A to grind it harder," and just pans down to her.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it doesn't pop up that fucking Reddit horny face emoji thing.
Which
what is
I'm
that?
not familiar with that one.
Yeah, and then there's green
Lenny
goo
face.
shooting at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah,
Well, that's just normal. That's what mine looks like.
It's one of those things like if it was just these things separate, but they're not separate. It's as bad as Jesse pointed out. Like it's doing all of the things. It's like, guys, this is a oh my.
Hold the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why the episode where I do it, it's called They Knew What They Did.
Yeah. I believe in you. You can do this.
I'm excited to use Beware.
Wait, what? Oh, okay,
I-
never mind. What the fuck was that? Okay, Archon is dead. He just one turn. Didn't even catch what happened. He
I'm watching the
sold
replay
around-
now.
Did I whiff on my attack? What the fuck?
He
I didn't even catch
outsped you.
But so he gets Sunny Day and Solar Blade in one turn.
He uses herb. He has an
Oh,
herb for
that's
the instant
right.
fire blade.
That's fire. Well, Jesus fuck.
So he gets the instant solar blade fired off immediately. Then the ad will come in, set sun, and then he'll be firing them off every turn.
Right,
Yeah,
no,
it's
that
fucking
I was looking out for, because that's why I'm like, well, do I go back and buy Sandstorm to stop it? But yeah, that's fucking terrible. Archon's already dead.
Well, he joins my fossil and being extinct again, so...
Right. But now I don't know. That's just it, though. I thought he could take one, maybe, but Jesus, no.
Let's actually throw him in the box. So we have.
Okay.
Because Jesse, you mentioned that there's like kind of a string of bosses before Sophocles' trial. I mean, there's Nihiligo and then How, but is there anything after that?
I think there was...
Alright, I'm gonna throw Bearcat in the box just in case.
So the Sophocles trial is inside the observatory.
Oh, okay.
If you look at the door frame, you'll know which door frame it is by the colors.
Yeah.
But you have to be paying really close attention to notice the door frame.
I will try to remember that and probably forget in 5 minutes. 20. I'm getting like most guys to 27. You know, and 28.
Yeah, I'm doing my
Like,
final grinding for the trial I'm going to here. Which,
Mimikyu trial, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Just as I'm not even sure what my team looks like for this, I don't know what to do about a Mimikyu. I don't know what to expect from this fight.
Jesse, I don't care as long as you wipe. Okay.
I mean, that's what I'm
It's
looking at right
due.
now too. Maybe not white, but this is gonna be bloody. I was really counting on getting some good damage, if not a kill.
Yeah, I'm
on that. No.
I was surprised to see the outspeed and immediate kill. Like
Yeah. That was really fucking bad. No, why would I do? Oh, why would I? That was stupid of me. Because the Trumbeak isn't gonna set the weather, and I'm gonna about. Maybe it won't kill. Maybe I'll hurt myself in my confusion, and I won't kill this Trumbeak on accident and let the fucking cast form come in. Hey, I did it! I did it! I hurt myself in my confusion. The one time I asked for that.
Yay! Garrett hurt himself.
You were confused successfully.
Yep. Oh, fuck.
We're gonna... This isn't risky. I promise it's not risky. Oh yeah, Sidewave, it is fucking
Getting a
risky.
lot harder than I'd like.
We're doing it anyway. I don't think this thing is fast, though. Let's go, Charizard! That's what my guy says when he points to wherever he wants Charizard to fly to.
Man, you couldn't get the paralysis? That would have been really clutch right there, buddy.
I keep thinking this game's gonna be a fucking nightmare to do a Sandlock in when I get to it. It's gonna be so tough. So much shit's gonna die.
Yeah.
Like, how do I beat this Lurantis? Like, they have like 5 Pokemon, and it's gonna be like maybe 1 Steel type. Like,
Attaboy.
Ground type. Oh, camouflage must be related to the environment, then.
I think so. Yeah, it's a really weird environmental thing.
Motherfucker.
I've had 2 deaths in Platinum so far playing through the Sandlock, and none of them are from boss fights. They're all from random trainers.
I'm gonna write myself a note to look at the fucking, whatever you said it was, and
Sandlock?
please try.
Oh.
Well, yes, I also need to watch your Sandlocks, but you said it was like the
the
entryway
doorway.
or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, inside there's a doorway that has like the coloring of the
Eventually.
trials, like the purple and yellow or whatever it is. That does no fucking damage either.
Thank you for the hint. And now, I'm gonna risk my fucking...
I mean, I'll tell you everything about it because I had such a bullshit fight with it.
Well, you told me that it uses only physical moves, and that's really important to know.
Yeah.
It's kind of surprising that they did that, but I guess, you know,
Yeah, I only saw physical moves.
that makes it so... I mean, at least against it, I'll have an easier time if I level up my fucking...
How much PP does the
Boldor.
fucking... Oh, cool. I forgot he's confused. Wow, awesome. There goes Snorlax to a confusion triple hit.
Oof.
That's...
Solar
big
Blade,
loss.
Pluck, and then hurt himself. 17 HP he hit himself for to kill.
Oh damn.
Confusion took off fucking 17 HP. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is looking to be a wipe.
I would almost say with the loss of Archon and Snorlax, that's, I would want to wipe.
I mean, I don't remember how far back this sends me, is the huge thing.
Oh, it wasn't even like you don't even know if 17 was the damage. It could have been like 25 from the self-hit or something there.
Yeah, it could have been, but I just didn't expect... Like, after I had just potioned him up to take the,
Right.
to take the Solar Blade. Like, how much fucking This thing has to have 10, right? Because Christ, he's spamming the shit out of it.
Roller Blade? I think it's like, it's got to be more than 5.
Yeah, 10.
And he still hasn't wasted it because it takes so fucking long.
Okay, there's the
Probably
burn.
just because it's technically a charge move. They didn't make it 5.
Right, no, I wouldn't expect it to be 5. I get that.
I assume it's 1-to-1 with Solar Beam. So the PP
Yeah.
is Gen 1 PP, essentially.
And he outspeeds fucking Espeon? Holy shit.
Fuck, Lurantis is fast. Oh wait, did he get
Yeah.
a global stat buff at the start of the battle?
Probably. I guess it must have been speed then.
Yeah, it might have been a global stat buff. Because I'm pretty sure the last totem I fought, I noticed it was a global, all stats up or something like that.
Well, now...
Ooh, the Magic Bounce Supersonic was sick as fuck, though.
Yeah, but that's just it. Like Joe said, do I just take the reset at this point?
I don't think Lurantis is every stat up. I think it's +2 speed, which is why it fucked me over too on outspeeding me.
Like, yeah, if you just can't count on and the fact it outsped a fucking Espeon, Jesus fuck.
Yeah, I've had a lot of fucking really clutch moments in this though. My entire fight was saved because the fake out damage from the cat took it out.
Mm-hmm.
Because otherwise it would have just started nuking shit with Sunny Day up.
I just don't know if I... The Lurantis is... now I've cleared it. I shouldn't say guaranteed, but it's damn near assured. I don't see any way this Trumbeak can kill anybody else because I'm not on hardcore.
Right.
I can clear this, and it's not going to call in the cast form. But I'm just wondering, can I clear this without losing anybody? Knowing what I know now, I could go back in, and when there's going to be that instant speed fucking... Nobody on my team can outspeed that first free Solar Blade. That's
Yeah.
just
Do you
not-
have the Protect TM?
Probably not. Yeah, I could
I think
spam
you had
that.
to buy it if you did, but yeah, you could put something out that's weak to it to bait it, and then protect.
Well, I mean, it's just gonna spam it no matter what I do. It went for it on Archon, and that's not a weak to, that's an even hit.
It didn't go for it on Aerodactyl though, and that's the same exact typing.
What did it go
Went
for on
it
Arrow?
Archon.
What the fuck did it go for on Arrow? It was...
It might be, it could be literally a case of it doing 99% damage to you and 100% to Garrett, and so it'll guaranteed
So it
go
went
for the kill.
Yeah.
And then for
Maybe,
you, it'll do
yeah.
a random thing if it doesn't get the kill, maybe. Yeah, I mean, if you have a way to do it with Deathless, those are some pretty big deaths.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
God, one of the questions is, did I even have a Snorlax after the last checkpoint?
Yeah, I don't
Might have-
remember. Lurantis is the third of the ones on that island, right? Yeah, because you're 26.
Yeah. Well, I just dinged 26
Right,
off
right,
that
right.
kill. But yeah, all I have left on this island is the Kahuna now.
I mean, I think it's fair to make a save state, load your other state, and check what conditions you were in when you made the checkpoint.
Right, because it's fucking weeks between when we play.
Exactly.
Yeah. That Psywave shit is scary. I mean, it's nice that I have these to reliably grind on, but yeah.
The big thing with Psywave is it can't crit.
That is good. What is the range, though? Let's check the range.
It is.
Yeah,
It's something like 1.5 to 2.5 or 1 to 2.5 or some weird multiplicative range like that.
Off level.
Yeah, off level.
Yeah. Okay, 1 to 1.5 the user's level. That's Gen 1, so Gen 5 has a different equation, which is about the same thing.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, the checkpoint is only 2 levels ago from Lurantis to Salazzle. So.
Okay, and I do have Snorlax. I don't have Makuhita, but I don't think I was going to take that in anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I think to get Snorlax and
Oh,
Archon back.
Garrett, you had a death last stream too. You get 3 Pokemon back if you reset, don't you?
Were my deaths? I had 2 deaths last stream.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
With
you didn't have
that-
a checkpoint last stream. I'm pretty sure every death comes back. Right?
Yeah, I mean, my God, if that gets 4 Pokemon back, yeah, it does. That gets me back my Fletchlings, my who else died?
Salandit? Did you have Salandit?
No, oh, and my Cutie Fly.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
I would
I
slam
think-
the Whopper button so hard on the reset.
Yeah, I think, yeah, now I gotta, because that brings back 4 Mons. 2 of them drunken deaths. I think I gotta.
Yeah.
Okay, so for this thumbnail, can you do something like an obviously drunk Garrett, like you have like a fucking bubbles popping over his head and a bottle of Jack in his hand, but then he's going into a time portal, like it's sucking him backwards?
You know,
I'll see
obviously,
what I can do.
that's a little too elaborate. If you do it, Joe, cool.
Oh
You
yeah, I will take this one under my own fucking. I'll take a note on this.
A drunken
Drunk
me
Garrett going into a time portal.
stumbling into a time portal, a black label bottle of whiskey, because we don't want to put a product thing on the thumbnail.
I'll even
Man.
try my hand at drawing a cartoon Garrett for this.
Oh man, what sucks is I fucked up. Nitro had a free use of Midjourney of the AI art generator.
Mm-hmm.
But I missed it by a day, because it said redeem this token to get a free month of Midjourney by December 28th. So I clicked on December 28th. It's like, you had to redeem on the 27th. Like, oh, fuck you.
Dolly 3 is free through Microsoft.
Oh, okay.
I was fucking around with it the other day for the game concept art.
There you go.
I don't know. I haven't like touched any of that stuff, but is it like fucking? I know you can like plug in a famous person and it'll do it, but like if you tried to describe yourself to it, could it get it close enough? Even really?
You could provide seed images, so I think if you provided a seed image of
Oh,
yourself for it to base the art off of, it could work.
You can also, for me, just literally get it to illustrate a silent Bob, and it's close enough. Like you get all the basics of my look are right there. So if you can get it to draw. Oh, and the trick we have learned with that, because we're trying to get it to generate Scott Steiner with one of the AI arts, and it was like, I cannot do that because that is a real person. And they're like, all right. So they asked the AI generator, like, hey, describe Scott Steiner in great detail. And so it spits that out, and then you copy and paste that description from the AI and say, hey, draw this individual in the full Scott Steiner description from an AI doing this thing. And they're like, okay, cool, will do.
The one that I had happen when I was playing with it the other day is I asked it to draw vines on a skeleton, basically. That said that was against terms of service. Refused to do it. And then I said, okay, draw vines on a skeletal robot. And then it just gave me vines on a skeleton. It didn't even look like a robot. It's like, okay.
I thought you were gonna say, now paint the bones white.
I didn't even have to go that far. Like there was some
Bones
vaguely
are the
robotic
money.
shit, but like it was just a skull with like vines on it.
I was gonna reference bones are their dollars earlier when you were talking about sand dollars, Garrett, just to make sure you knew that.
As long as we brought that. Yeah, here, I'll show you the Scott Steiner images this thing generated.
Yeah, if you want to give that a shot, feel free. I'm gonna freehand it and see if I can draw you.
Alright, we're putting a focus ban on a Togedemaru, so he's got a fucking 10% chance to survive a hit or something.
I have drawn a cartoon Garrett before. In Pig Farm.
Wait,
Remember I drew one for your birthday?
I don't remember that anymore, I'm sorry.
You know how there's a pig and a bear? They're the characters in Pig Farm. Do you remember that at all?
I don't remember that in drawing.
Oh, well,
it like-
the bear is... the whole joke is he pulls your pants down. And it's really funny to me.
Sounds like a thing a bear would do. Luckily, I don't know many bears, so this is an assumption I've made. I'm stereotyping all bears.
I gotta find this comic now, because it made me laugh. I make things that make me laugh.
That's the best way to do it. Can't please everybody else. Lord knows me and Jesse are very familiar with that fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first one pops up.
Oh wow.
Oh wow. Special issue of Pig Farm with a birthday guest. This was 2017 I did this one. Yeah,
that
that's
is-
they're very much more handsome than Scott Steiner.
right.
Please don't beat all my fire types. Be weak to fire so I can fuck you up.
Peter dances confuse everybody, right? Yeah, let's do that.
The bourbon whiskey is only in the United States.
Okay, thank you. I was trying to wiki that, but I keep having to remind myself. It's like, I'm supposed to be doing something.
Scotch whiskey is only from Scotland.
Nice.
Ridley Scotch.
Exactly. Scotchy, scotch, scotch.
I love scotch. There it goes. Down into my belly. Yeah, okay. Well, this changes so many. Well, god damn it. Okay, first thing I have to do is try and figure out where protect was. Well, no, protect to bait will be huge. Yeah,
I
protect
think,
is literally right here. Holy shit.
yeah,
This is gonna be way better.
protect and I think light screen and reflector in the same shop.
Yep. And they're not
I should go back and
unreasonably
grab
priced. 10,000.
I mean, those are big
compared
utility
to the
moves for me.
yeah, compared to what were the ones Sandstorm and stuff was like 50,000. Fuck that.
Yeah, and I dropped it on that, and I thought for sure I was going to use it, and I didn't. But, I mean, maybe later.
Alright, grab the protect. But holy shit, yeah, those are some big regains. Need that. Alright.
Garrett's all about sick gains.
Tell you
Yeah,
what,
do you get like...
powers are out.
Is Fletchinder fire?
Yeah, fire flying, man.
Yeah, so that's 4x resistant to the grass.
Yeah, no, that was losing him was a huge fucking setback to my plan.
Yeah. Okay.
Fucking enormous setback. Like I figured Fletchinder could just damn near no sell that fucking blade, honestly.
I think Talonflame's early, too. Like, you won't get him before that. Oh, no, it's
No.
35.
Yeah, it's the standard Pidgeot Star Raptor thing.
Fletchinder's got good stats.
Don't
though, for
talk to me about
stage.
Star Raptors.
Don't talk to me or my son again.
I got the rude awakening that they have close combat at 36 and platinum. I completely forgot.
For some reason,
What
I
do you
knew
think of the
you
wars?
were talking about it using close combat.
Which wars, Cryo? What the fuck, man?
I mean, I was gonna say that doesn't narrow it down. There's a couple massive concepts.
Star Wars,
days.
the World Wars, wars that are actively ongoing in the world. What are we talking about?
Probably the ones that are ongoing.
Palestine and Israel. This is not that kind of stream.
No.
Good answer.
I don't know. We talk about buttholes, so.
Yeah, I was gonna
That's
say,
safe.
let's go back to one of the times I think Joe would be happy that we go back to the talk about butts.
Cryo, the answer to that is the bad guy in that is Vladimir Putin. The bad guy is always Vladimir
Everyone's the bad guy.
Right.
Yeah,
War.
there's
Actually-
not an easy answer to that.
Eric's got
Absolutely
basically my
nothing.
take on the conflict. Everyone's the bad guy.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's the easy answer, but
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, we all understand that there's several layers to that, but yeah, there's not fucking the good versus evil that people want to float out there about it. But yeah,
Right.
I'm totally all about let's not do this.
Yes, no. This
Let's
is as far as
not
this topic
Do
should go.
this.
This is
Who else
I'm
is
certainly not entertaining it by any means.
Cutie Fly is not as relevant, right? No.
am I what do I
When
grab?
does
Oh,
that
we grab
evolve?
you.
You can grab me anytime you fucking want to.
Look at these fucking dregs of my team, though. I just put a level 17 Surskit on my team. To be fair, it's because I'm trying to get some XP here before I go to Mimikyu. And have
Oh,
4
oh
guys
my
at
God.
cap, but
That
You're
cutie,
fire.
the cutie fly evolves at level 25. I'll have it for this fight, especially now that my cap is 26. It's even better.
yeah, the cutie
And
fly's not bad
Ramambi
either.
is,
They wiped. It's still
I
not
can never
tough,
remember. Does bug resist grass? Bug does resist
Yes.
grass.
but like that'll be a good one to have, except for that Trumbeak. I won't want it in against that so
Yeah,
much, but in general, it's good for this fight.
it's a good backup. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
It's
think
not-
there's good odds that Shedinja just kind of wins. So.
Right.
Tiny ass fucking star you just popped, but I've already got my star meat.
I guess it depends if like the Lorandos
I'd
has some
catch- I'd still
bullshit
catch it.
coverage.
It's yeah, it's
Still quick ball that shit. You never know.
Like if they're sitting on a fucking rock coverage or something randomly on a Lorandos, that'd be bullshit.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm just paranoid enough to check to see if it even has that in its moveset. I'm curious now.
Yeah, I mean Rock
Problem
Tomb is
is
pretty
it's in,
common.
So Fry is a weirdo about Pop-Tarts, just like Jesse.
Oh no! What have we learned about
Wait,
Brian?
what's
to
going on about
Pop-Tarts?
Pop Tarts? Oh yeah, brown. Wait, not brown sugar. Brown sugar is wait what?
Wait, which one were you?
Yeah, brown
about?
sugar is good. No, brown
Yeah.
sugar. Brown sugar is top
Yeah,
top
yeah,
Pop
and-
Tarts.
and-
It's up
and
there.
I remember.
we had this discussion on stream, right?
I think so.
I believe so. Yeah.
Jesse's weird about Pop Tarts. You like brown sugar? I don't hate brown sugar. It's not my
I,
favorite.
I don't know
Pop-Tart.
how this is weird. That I feel like this is a pretty normal thing.
I guess it's not, but it's. I remember my folks buying like multi-packs of Pop-Tarts, and it was like blueberry, strawberry, and brown sugar.
Oh, okay, we're live.
And brown sugar was like,
Oh.
you leave that shit out of here. You leave that shit to the last, and even then, people still wouldn't eat them. So it's like,
I
Oh
think you're
man,
crazy.
in my house, brown sugar's the first to go.
Yeah.
that's weird. That's weird.
So I would compare it to like
Blueberry,
warm-
no, not the blueberry Pop Tart. That's not worse.
warm toasts with brown sugar and butter and things like that. That's very good, and that's kind of what I compare like a brown sugar Pop Tart to.
Oh fuck my
What?
life! Wait, I outspeed this, right? I'm fine, right? I definitely outspeed a
yeah,
Hariyama.
yeah, totally, dude, totally, yeah.
This thing just dies. Just sorry, belly drum Hariyama flashbacks.
Yeah. All right.
Chocolate Pop Tarts
Pop-Tarts are
are
not the
ass.
best.
Chocolate
Yeah,
Pop
they
Tarts
are.
suck.
In general, they are the worst.
Yeah.
Which is
No,
is
no,
those
the
are
worst
only
was
ones
sugar
I
cookie.
eat.
Sugar cookie Pop Tarts were the worst fucking thing I ever had.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
It's-
that's like a fucking.
S'mores are okay, but like those aren't like straight up chocolate. So
Yeah, I like the
Like a
s'mores
pass.
ones. The chocolate in the s'mores is the least good thing. I like the graham cracker.
if they're like straight up chocolate, they're ass.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
gross.
chocolate was like a newer one too. I mean, it was one of the
Probably,
first
yeah.
new ones they came out with. But I mean, when I think of Pop Tart, I think of strawberry and blueberry, right? You know, and strawberry. I like strawberry anything the best. So I also like
I
blueberry. stuff.
regret to inform everybody we're getting jail for not loving chocolate Pop Tart.
Okay,
Oh no.
this is
Well, when I think of Pop Tart, I mean, other than like me eating all the brown sugar ones, the first one that comes to my mind is the wild berry one.
That one's
Yeah,
a
me
classic
too.
too.
Me
That-
too,
that's
yeah.
like 90s shit right there.
Yeah, and you know what the deal is with that, Fry? I think the reason I ate so many of those in the 90s is because they were always on sale for cheaper, and my mom would buy them for that reason.
They're also like marketed straight up, like up the wazoo.
They heavily marketed just the wild berry compared to all of their other things.
I suppose so, yeah, that's what
I-
the commercials remind me of.
I think Sting painted his face those colors. Just so.
Are you being serious? Like, there was a commercial
did,
with Sting
yeah.
but that's
I
awesome.
don't think
I
it.
wanna see
It probably had nothing to do with the Pop Tarts, but he did
It-
use like blue and purple, like face paint.
Well, I mean, the first half of the 90s were just
Like the first
blue and
episode
purple in general.
of Nitro, like he had wild berry, like blue and purple face paint. Before Sting, I think. So it was Surfer Sting.
I would toast Pop
So
Tarts.
it was fine to have those colors. It was probably before the Pop Tarts, actually. So.
All right. Focus.
Or I'd throw the Pop-Tarts in the pizza oven. That works too.
This was
weird.
before or after Sting had RoboCop save him.
I don't
What the
around the same
what?
time.
trust this man.
You're not aware of this, Garrett?
Wrestling. No, I remember what you're
Yeah.
talking about. No, I checked out for a bit there to discuss Lethal
All
Company
right.
on Discord, and like when I left,
Fair.
when I stopped paying attention, this was all Pop Tarts. I come back and we're talking Sting and
That's my
RoboCop and
fault.
WCW.
Still Pop-Tarts.
How
Still
is that Pop
Pop-Tarts.
Tart?
Was
Sting
there
has
not-
Pop-Tart colors.
Because Sting had blue and purple face paint on the first Nitro.
Now, it's not outside of the realm of possibility, too, that there was a commercial with RoboCop eating Pop-Tarts. I wouldn't put it past them to do that.
How certain of this are we?
Not at all, but I'm saying it's possible that that happened. I can't say that it didn't.
Why would I close that? I need something from you.
There were commercials that were weirder than RoboCop eating Pop-Tarts in the 90s that I remember vividly.
Wait,
Oh,
really?
shit.
Commercials in the 90s that are weirder than the concept
Oh,
of RoboCop eating Pop-Tarts?
Yes. Yeah,
There were a lot of them.
Completely
You
agree
mean
there.
every commercial in the 90s?
About half of them were weirder than what I just described, yeah.
Yeah, because that's became a thing that was even mocked with that. Did anybody see that crazy fucking Cronenberg body horror commercial that was like mocking the old Capri Sun? Like when people would turn into like a liquid metallic ooze and fly around.
No, but I hated those.
Oh, then you'll really hate the fucking commercial that basically pointed out the horror of those commercials.
Yeah, no, I'm not interested in
Which
seeing
ones?
that. Anything that had like somebody, and this is were you guys talking about the MTV the head thing? I hated anything with a fucking deformed head. Like that just creeped me the hell out. And if commercials had like that kind of thing where their
You'll probably
head
find it
turned into like some kind of body horror thing, yeah, it scared the shit out of me.
With the liquid
Oh, that
Yeah.
sun commercials?
is very
Yeah.
high base power.
I don't recall if they did or not.
The
Or
mimetic
did they just
polyalloy?
did they just T1000 themselves?
Yep, Fry found it already. Every 90s commercial ever. That one's not hard to find because I
mean,
remember that making that for a while.
Most 90s commercial that I usually think of is like either the Crossfire commercial
That's a
Mm,
or
that's a good one.
Crossfire.
you
yeah,
gotta
exactly.
split it in half, right? There's the early like pink and blue 90s, right? Saved by the Bell is what I associate it with. And then there's the back half of the 90s, which was Jinkos and something I'm going to link you right now.
It's usually like board games, like of that era, like Crossfire or
Yeah, that was early 90s.
13 Dead End Drive, or
Wait.
This might actually be
Hungry Hippos,
after 2000,
which is
but
older
it's
than the 90s, but
very late 90s chic. That's what I associate with late 90s.
Is that a real one or is that fucking Fry?
Breakfast time? Yeah, absolutely. It's fucking bonkers. Yes, Fry, that's exactly what I thought of when he said, or Eric said, Sting face paint.
Is this? I'm starting to question if this is the
I
right.
can get a picture of it. I'm a bit mistaken because it's a lot more purple, but
Okay.
That's just the Dixie Cup traditional
Right.
90s. Dixie
yeah,
Cup
yeah.
colors.
That's not quite.
They kept that pattern for a long time, too. Like when I graduated high school in 2002 and I worked at the gas station in town. Oh, yeah, that's some
So
90s.
that's
looking base
Sting
paint.
from the first Nitro.
Okay.
But yeah, we had that exact
So I wasn't
pattern.
quite right, but it is very.
All right.
Very
I know
purple.
McDonald's for a while in the 90s, they had a blue and purple, like teal and purple theme like
Mhm.
that, too.
Oh,
right, I
I'm
was
worried
gonna-
about this fucking totem fight.
One of my mon off, but
I'm
that too.
scared.
You're always worried, but you always come through.
Dude, I've had so many fucking deaths.
It's
Yeah,
the ones where
sometimes
he,
he doesn't come through.
it's the ones where he doesn't worry at all, where he gets fucking.
Exactly. Yeah. You need to like the ones where you're like, I got this. That's the ones where you should be worried.
You lost 3 on Lurantis, was it, Jesse? Or no, 3 on... You lost 3 on something.
I think it was 2 on the Vika Bolt.
I thought you lost 3 on something before that, even.
Oh, there was some near wipe somewhere, right? Yeah. Don't remember what
One
that
of them
was.
your team was not set up for at all. Like, we've all run into one of those, but...
I think.
Yeah, I don't remember now.
Asshole's about to jump me again.
Oh,
I
fuck.
think that's one thing.
I look away and the Radicate's multiplied. And then of course I attack the wrong fucking one. I'm gonna get bodied by Assurance. Bro, what the fuck are you talking about?
He's gonna have type null for sure.
Dude! I hate the fucking SOS battles.
Me too, man.
I hate that your cursor defaults to the new one that comes in and not the old one. I almost,
can't
too,
focus
man.
fire
I almost
at all.
fucking died because of that bullshit.
Me too, man. I almost lost my mon. I've been, like, grinding specifically to level.
Same. Yeah, my Arcanine almost ate shit there. Because the Radicates have Assurance, so if something else hits, Assurance does 100 base power. So I took insane fucking damage because the one Raticate hit a Hyper Fang, the other one hit an Assurance. I'm so afraid to fucking run, too.
Oh yeah, they almost definitely had Pursuit, but do they still have it?
Oh, God, I didn't think of
Rattatas,
Pursuit.
Rattatas have Pursuit,
Oh,
but
shit.
the Raticates have it.
Garrett.
Rattatas have Pursuit in this? Have they gotten you with it before?
Well, that's what I'm saying. No, Rattatas 100% had Pursuit. We dealt with this earlier in the run.
Pursuit at 13.
Okay. Yep.
16 Hyper Fang. So, okay, these are 30 and 31. These have Sucker Punch, Crunch, Assurance, and Hyper Fang. They do not have Pursuit.
Well, there you go.
Do
All is
I...
well.
Here's the other problem. Most of my team is boxed. I have nothing. I have to click run on Arcanine and hope I don't die.
Fucking Fry bringing it back to chocolate starfish and hot dog flavored water.
65 speed.
Yeah, I can't do a good. I didn't listen to enough Limp Bizkit to do a good Fred Durst.
Dude, if I lose Arcanine to a fucking wild battle, I am gonna write a very angry letter to Japan.
All the brown sugar lovers would buy those.
Sick.
Guns
Okay,
out, Eric.
okay.
I like this.
Alolan Raticate is 20 points slower than base Raticate. 77 base speed on Raticate, Alolan form.
Could
Arcanine,
he kill you with the Sucker Punch, though?
not if I fucking run. Arcanine's, I should be able to easily run here. This should
Do
be,
they have any
this
more
should be
of those?
safe.
Those are fantastic.
I mean, fake Pop-Tart flavors. I'm sure.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sure there's
Like
hundreds of them, man.
mock-ups of
Yeah.
fake, of like gross flavors.
Yeah, there's a whole Facebook page dedicated just to that.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a
hilarious.
easy ask right there. That you can fill
Garrett,
that.
Speaking of Facebook groups, I've got to
Oh,
fucking
God.
give you props once again for Simpsons board posting. I have fucking loved that since you showed it to me. And it's like, it is all like older millennials in there. Like fucking everybody my age speaking my language. It's wonderful.
That is good to hear, especially because that gets recommended to me reasonably amount. It was one of those things where, like, I just assumed you were probably already in there, so like I don't need to share it with him. But then I seen the Andrew WK grimy one, and I'm like, I have to make sure he sees this.
No, I don't have a lot of Facebook groups, and I always like it when I find like a new one that's good. And yeah, I gotta tell you the interaction
Oh
that just
my
warmed
gosh.
my heart. Somebody posted a meme about bay leaves, and Flanders yelling at it and saying it was indigestible and flavorless, and I said, "Flavorless, my ass. That thing makes everything it touches taste like shit because I can't stand aromatic herbs." And somebody replies to me saying, "Flavorless, my ass. It's probably Millhouse," and it's like that is something I do to people, and it made me feel so good that somebody did it to me.
I think Eric's dying.
Eric, what the fuck are you laughing at, dude?
What?
She's the Pop-Tart a day.
I'll have to
This
join
is the only
you.
good thing. This is the only thing Facebook is good for. I swear.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Basically Reddit.
My favorite that I've seen so far is the Juggalo flavored Pop-Tarts.
Oh.
On it.
McRib.
Tastes like sweat and meth.
Oh,
No.
Jesus.
Blood.
Well, Fry has unleashed hell upon us. That's for sure.
I'm enjoying a lot how Eric is asphyxiating laughing.
You guys all like that because what's happened to me, you think it's hilarious too.
I
It's
thought
like,
exactly
I'm
of you almost
Like
dying
anime.
laughing at Ron White talking about that fucking what was it, a crane story or something?
a goose, I think. Like, I don't even remember the story, but yeah, it was good shit.
It's
Running
just,
at him with his wings up and fucking honking.
I've always loved Ron White's bits. He's got great stand-up. I forgot to pin my
Fuck,
thing.
misclick. He
For
was
the
the only one out of
multi-twitch.
those 4 fucking whatever their group was that I didn't detest.
Claw.
He was the
And
only one
that's
I could
because-
stand.
He was the most legitimately of a comedian. Like, it didn't rely on being the redneck humor thing.
I never really checked any of them out, like, until you showed me, like, some of their not, like, on TV shit or whatever. Like,
Right?
did
Yeah.
you have a DVD of Blue Collar or something like that?
Yeah, everybody around my neck of the woods did back then.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
that must have been what you showed me then.
This route is
Yeah, I
very
like that
dangerous.
Alright. Oh, sorry. Jesse was talking. I didn't catch what you said next.
Route is very dangerous, is what
I
you
don't know
said.
what you said. I
Oh,
heard
no,
what
I
Jesse
said that
I
you
am
must be
in
aware of what I
trouble.
saw. It was you showing me a DVD of that stuff.
Oh, okay. I love how I chastised Jesse for talking over you, and then he proceeds to do it again.
Yeah, it's my
sure.
fucking show, goddamn
He's
it.
just fucking Jesse Maxing.
Yeah, we can't stop the Jesse Max.
I think I need to try to click run here, or I'm gonna lose a Pokemon to a fucking wild Pelipper.
A Pelipper, Jesus.
It's raining on the route. I didn't really think about how dangerous that was when
Oh,
my 2
that's
highest level Pokemon are fire types.
Right. Yeah, that's completely fair.
And I clicked the wrong move on Togedemaru, which had the kill. I just pointlessly charged, and then I took 1 billion damage from a Water Pulse.
Mm.
Okay, do we think
Can't Arcanine
Komala...
pick up?
What the fuck?
I think I just have to click run. Please?
See, the way Eric is enjoying this Pop-Tart a day thing is how I enjoy 1001 things that Mr. Welch is not allowed to do in D&D anymore, or
Oh, okay.
RPGs anymore. That fucking list makes me asphyxiate to this day. I lose my
Is
goddamn.
this
Have you
another
guys?
thing you need to show me? Because
I've probably tried to show many of my friends many times, but nobody ever loves it as much as I do, because I lose my goddamn mind.
I don't remember ever seeing that, and
Orange
I
juice
do
and toothpaste.
pretty much look at everything you show me. Orange juice and toothpaste? Jesus Christ, Eric.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
This is old school shit too, but the list is still it's old as it's so old. It started on LiveJournal, but it is still updated to this day.
Mhm.
Fucking
The
Mr.
D&D
Welch
thing you're
list.
talking about?
Yes, it's God. I start reading a couple and I'm already in dangerous territory here.
There's like
Wait.
nowhere good for me to fucking grind right now. This is so annoying. I just keep getting fucked to death by wild Pokemon.
Come grind your Arcanine on Staruse and Sandygast.
Oh man, I don't think I've ever been able to complete this list either because yeah, I mean, I'm not joking. It's gonna fucking kill me to try.
You've got to read a couple out loud
Okay.
for us.
All right. For instance, these are things that one notorious player at their tabletop RPG table or group cannot do anymore. These are rules based on him. Cannot base characters off of the Who's drummer Keith Moon. There is no gnomish god of heavy artillery.
I want to hear more about this Keith Moon thing, like, already.
Well, he has all kinds of. Oh, my monk's lips must be in sync.
Holy shit, Kevin Nutt's leaving WWE. Sorry.
Let's see. Okay, let's see, because this is the top 10. God, it gets so good. Some of these are like legitimate, but still get a good chuckle. Like, just because my character and I can speak German doesn't mean the GM can.
Okay. The goddess of marriage chosen weapon is not the whip.
Collateral Damage Man is not an appropriate name for a superhero.
Why not? That's incredibly appropriate.
Unless you've
Ogres
seen
are
Marvel,
not
yeah.
culture.
Any Marvel movie in the last 10 years.
Plan B
What
is
isn't culture, Garrett?
Ogres are not kosher.
Kosher.
Yeah. Plan B is not automatically twice as much gunpowder as Plan A.
These are all sounding completely reasonable to me so far.
Hey,
No, I do
Charizard,
not
it's
get
been good.
XP for every single crewman on the Star Destroyer.
Okay, Joe, I know you'll like this one. I am not allowed to base any droid off any character played by Joe Pesci.
Okay, I completely disagree with that one.
Gnomes do not have the racial ability can lick their eyebrows. Gnomes do not have the racial ability impromptu kickstand. Having a big nose adds nothing to my seduction check.
Disagree.
No longer allowed to set Nazi propaganda music to a snappy disco beat.
What?
Yeah, I doubt that they had to look far for that. 4chan does exist.
Mating rituals do not include beer can crushing, power belching, or Leonard Skinner trivia.
Yeah, all of this stuff sounds completely reasonable to me, guys.
I know. I mean, yeah, because we have a very different group. I mean, for God's sakes, we coined with Mark roll for clenching.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
I wonder how much of this fucking Stardust and stuff I've picked up. I've been doing this for like 2 hours now.
A wet towel does not constitute an improvised weapon. Oh, here's a good Wisconsinite one. There is no such thing as speed polka.
Yeah, Weird Al? I'm fundamentally disagreeing with this list.
Oh, I know, but that's part of the fun.
I'm scared of this goddamn totem. It's gonna probably.
And the more I read some of
Fuck
these
my
like
day
that I
up.
can recall back in the day. I need to stop now. Like these guys, they are very clearly Midwestern. Because I want to say, like, you eventually, there's one in here that one of my old favorites is like, we cannot, if we base the entire party's naming scheme off the offensive line for the 1990s Packers, the DM is going to notice. I cannot play an elf with a Scottish accent, nor a Cajun dwarf. My bard does not need roadies for a dungeon.
What is a Mimikyu's weakness spread?
Character descriptions cannot contain two of any of the following words. God damn it. Slavic, tone deaf, karaoke, musician. Yeah, I'll
Oh,
spend all-
Jesse, Mimikyu's weaknesses. Okay, so
I
that would
looked it
be... Oh, damn it, I was gonna lie.
Ghost and Steel.
Ghost Steel.
All right, I think my team is going to be 4 leveled Pokemon, a level 28 Fairly Fresh Togedemaru, and a 26 Komala. So here's hoping I don't kill 2 Pokemon again in this fight, maybe. I don't know what else to bring.
What is leveled for you in that trial?
My leveled Pokemon are Crobat, Arcanine, Araquanid, and my starter with an Eviolite.
But what is the cap?
Oh, 33.
Okay. Yeah, that's quite a step down for your other mon. Is one of
Yeah.
those like a dedicated sack?
Oh.
Not a dedicated sack. Togedemaru is like a Pokemon that exists to be sacked.
I gotta stop.
But I am not bringing it along explicitly to sack it, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
If I need to sack something, it will be him.
Oh, I got a sack right here for you.
Nice.
Thanks, Garrett.
Nice.
You're welcome.
We all do.
I could use it.
Yeah. Like we're in no shortage of sacks around here. that was silly of me to even volunteer that. Like that's
I know. You should be
Department of
ashamed yourself.
Redundancy Department, 100%.
All right. Is anybody else currently engaged in anything spooky?
Jesus,
It's-
no! I've been reading this list. Like I'm throwing so hard.
Likes to play hide and seek. If you take pictures of the ghost type, will definitely come out to get you in front of its photo taken too.
Spooky.
From ghost photo, do its photo, it's gone.
Fucking Cywave! Oh!
So I got bull. I got
Oh my god, they
bullshit.
both use fucking Cywave!
Sprechen Sie Bang Bang is not real.
All right. So after Joe's busy dying to Cywave or whatever, after that happens, we'll break an episode
fucking
here a
Z
little bit
Pop-Tart?
early.
Yeah. Well hung is not a physical, social, or mental trait.
It absolutely is a physical trait.
I cannot gradually describe my character more and more until it's obvious I'm just describing Burt Reynolds.